नमस्ते यतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे स्वामिने तापहारिणे. Swami Vivekananda is an ideal for youth, but many of our young people, they do not know who is their ideal. They search their hero in different places, but you cannot get hero like Swami Vivekananda because he doesn't have any selfish motive. Whatever you may be a manager, doctor, engineer, lawyer, but the first thing is we have to become men and women. स्वामी जी कहते थे कि माँ हमारे मानुष बनाओ, मानुष होते हुए. So the first thing is we have to become real men and women. We collect all sorts of information through education, and nowadays there are many methods to collect information through media, through internet, through website, through YouTube. So social media is available to collect information. Then where is need of college? When you get information in your house itself, but then that is not education, Swami Vivekananda says. Only bundle of information is not education. Because we may have a lot of information, you may be very advanced in that. But then if you don't have character, everything is zero. Character is only thing will make you great. Other things will come and they will go. Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra used to say, if you go on adding zero, it will be only zero. But if you add 1 in front of zero, every zero will go on increasing cost. 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, like that. So if you remove that 1, value is only 0. So why we are not able to compete with the world? Because we are not educated, we are not educating our people in right way. Swami Vivekananda says we want education. But what type of education Swamiji wanted? We want that education by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. तो आज हमें ऐसी शिक्षा की जरूरत है कि जिससे हमारा चरित्र बने, हमारे मन की शक्ति बढ़े, हमारे बुद्धि का विकास हो और हम अपने पैरों पर खड़े रह सके. So Swamiji wanted this type of education, but here we find education is not making real men and women because it is just like a money manufacturing machine. We always think in that direction, if I get education, how much I will earn. We always calculate in terms of money. But money is not the only purpose of life. Money will come. If you are a good man, certainly you will succeed. And all our scripture says, Satyameva Jayate. Ultimately, truth will win. But then we don't have that patience to practice these great values, and always we want shortcut. And therefore we may succeed, but it is all temporary. It will not lasting. So here, first thing is we have to make our character. And what is character? Bundle of thoughts in your mind. Now, our body, our mind, and our speech, we have these 3 things. Whatever we do through these 3 instruments, that will make our character. If your actions are good, if your thoughts are good, if your words are good, you will be a good person. If your action, thoughts, and words are bad, you are selfish, full of jealousy, anger, greed, hatred, all sorts of negative thoughts are there in your mind, then you cannot become great. Time being, people will respect you as long as you have power and cheer. Afterwards, nobody will care for you. But there are people, even after going their position, just like Lal Bahadur Shastri, he was respected in his life, throughout his life, Abdulji Kalam. So not that when he was President of India, but throughout his life he was respected by the people because he was a man of character. So here, whatever you may be, unless you have good character, you cannot become great in this world. If you want to make India great, the real men and women are necessary. Swami Vivekananda said, "My hope lies in the younger generation, the modern generation. Out of them will come my workers. They will solve the problems of India like a lawyers." Now India has got a lot of problems. But Swamiji had faith in youth. He said, out of these young people, my workers will come and they will solve the problems of India. Many young people came. Even Subhash Chandra Bose was inspired by Swamiji's ideas. Lokmanya Tilak was inspired by Swamiji's ideas. Aurobindo, Nivedita. So these people, they were inspired by Swamiji's ideas. They fought for the country's freedom. And ultimately, we are free. So how many people have sacrificed their lives to make India free? Now we are living in free India. When we say we are the children of Mother India, then it is our duty to make India great. But if we are selfish and we have this one quality, we are always think about ourselves first, then we think of nation. We don't have the idea of nation first. I am first, then nation. So therefore, we are becoming more and more selfish. We don't see what the problems India are facing. India is facing a number of problems. There is poverty, illiteracy, superstitions and whatnot. But then where are the young people to work for this? When we make Swami Vivekananda as our leader, then we can do wonderful work. स्वामी जी हमारे सरदार, हम उनके सिरदार, कदम कदम हम आगे बढ़ेंगे लेकर सेवा कार्य का भार, नहीं रुकेंगे नहीं झुकेंगे नहीं स्वीकार्य हार, कदम कदम हम आगे बढ़ेंगे लेकर सेवा कार्य का भार. So management education is good, but then we should be very practical. Bhagwan Sri Ramakrishna used to tell a story. There was a boatman, he was a very poor and illiterate, but he was earning his livelihood. One day, one great scholar, he wanted to cross a river. So he went to that boatman and said, "Please take me to the other shore of the river." That boatman said, "All right, you can get into the boat." So that Pandit got into the boat and he started asking all sorts of questions to that poor man. How much your qualification? Do you know Bhagavad Gita? He said, "No, I don't know Bhagavad Gita." Then your 25 life is wasted. Do you know Bible? He said, "I don't know Bible also." Then your 50% life is wasted. You are born as a human being, but you don't have any knowledge of these great things. All right, do you know Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagwan? He said, "Sir, I don't know anything. I know only how to earn my livelihood." Then your 75% life is wasted, gone. And their boat was moving in the river, and came in the middle of the river, and then cyclone came, very strong wind, and the boat started rocking. Any moment it may get down. Then that boatman asked that Panditji, "Panditji, can I ask you one question?" He said, "Yes, you can ask." "Panditji, do you know swimming?" Panditji said, "No, I don't know swimming." Then Panditji, "I cannot save this boat. Any moment our boat may get drowned. So your 100% life is wasted." That boatman had jumped into the water, somehow managed to cross the river, and that Pandit was drowned. That is the condition of our modern young men. When they have to face challenges, problems in life, they are not able to face. They go into depression. Even if they don't get job, we see how much they are worried. What happened to your strength? You don't have self-confidence. If you have confidence within yourself, then you don't have to depend on jobs. You know that you can do something in this world. There is tremendous power within you. But only thing is we don't believe in that power, that I can do anything in this world. Always we go on begging jobs and jobs. But then always it is not possible to get job because jobs are limited. So here we should have that confidence. Even if I don't get job, I will manage. I will create job for others. That's why Swami Vivekananda said, faith, faith, faith in oneself, faith in God. This is the secret of greatness. विश्वास विश्वास विश्वास, खुद पर विश्वास और भगवान पर विश्वास, यही महान बनने का रहस्य है. So when we have that confidence within ourselves, then we can do everything. All power is within you. You can do everything, anything and everything. Believe in that, but do not believe that you are weak. So we have power within ourselves. We can do wonders in this life. But when we lose faith in ourselves, when we think ourselves good for nothing, I cannot do anything, this is a very negative approach. We cannot have such type of ideas. Why you are not able to do when others are able to do? Why you are not able to do? Everybody can do. Only thing is that power hidden within us. We are not aware of that. Though that is infinite power is there. All power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that and do not believe that you are weak. तो सब पावर हमारे अंदर में ही है, लेकिन हम लोग जानते नहीं है. तो स्वामी जी wanted such heroic souls, heroic youth. They can do great things in this world. And again Swamiji said, the young, energetic, well-built and intellectual. भारत माँ को आज जरूरत लाखों हजारों नौजवान. आए हो जब इस धरती पर माँ के चरणों में कर दो बलिदान. कायरता और मंद बुद्धि से नहीं बनेगा भारत का काम. भारत माँ को आज जरूरत शूर, वीर और बुद्धिमान. So Mother India want intellectual people, not dull, and tremendous faith within themselves, absolutely fearless, ready to die for the sake of others. So when we have this type of spirit, then we can really become a men and women. Why we have so many problems in our country? Because we have always negative education, always goal-centered, always career-centered. We only bother about career, we don't bother about character. So if we have a good character, automatically everything will come. It is man who is making money. Money cannot make man. Man makes money. So when people have faith in us, you will find everywhere people will like you. But if you go on telling lies, cheating others, somehow managing shortcuts, then people will slowly lose faith in yourself. And then nobody will respect you. You say we should have something within us. And this is what is real education, Swami Vivekananda said. Truth, purity and unselfishness. Wherever these three things are there is no power in the world to crush the possessor thereof. अब अगर आपके जीवन में सत्य, पवित्रता और निस्वार्थपरता है, तो इस दुनिया की कोई भी शक्ति आपको दबा नहीं सकती. तो ये तीन ही क्वालिटी स्वामी जी बोले हम लोगों को, सत्य, पवित्रता और निस्वार्थपरता. जिस आदमी के अंदर ये तीन गुण होते हैं ना, वो आदमी अपने आप बड़ा हो जाता है, वो महात्मा हो जाता है, उसको और कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. लेकिन हम लोगों ने ये सब चीज़ें छोड़ ही दी. हम लोगों को लगता है कि इससे क्या होगा, हमको तो जल्दी से जल्दी डिग्री लेना है और पैसे कमाना है, इसके अलावा तो हमको कुछ दिखता ही नहीं है. हमको लगता है कि इतना ही हमारा लाइफ है. उसके आगे भी लाइफ है, ये अब कभी कभी सोचते भी नहीं है। हम लोगों को मालूम है सबको कि हम अभी युवा है, कुछ दिन में बूढ़े हो जाएंगे, एक दिन मर जाएंगे। अभी जब सबको ही मरना है तो मरने के पहले ऐसा कुछ कर जाएंगे ताकि दुनिया हमारी याद रखे। ऐसा हम कभी सोचते नहीं। कितने सारे लोग मरते हैं, कीड़े मकोड़े जैसे मरते हैं, आते और मरते हैं। ऐसे कितने सारे जन्म हमारे बीत गए, लेकिन कभी हम सोचते नहीं कि हमारे अंदर भी कुछ है। ऐसा नहीं है कि ये शरीर ही हमारा सब कुछ है। शरीर तो मर जाता है, लेकिन उसके अंदर जो है वो कभी मरता नहीं है। वो और शरीर धारण करता है, और शरीर धारण करता है। ऐसे हजारों जन्म हमारे इस संसार में आकर बीत गए, लेकिन हमने कुछ भी प्रोग्रेस नहीं किए। अगर हमको हमारी प्रोग्रेस करना है तो पहले अंदर देखना चाहिए। अगर हमारे जीवन में कैरेक्टर नहीं है, वैल्यू नहीं है, तो हम में और पशु में कोई फर्क नहीं रहेगा। पशु भी तो जीते हैं, पेड़ भी जीते हैं, हम भी जीते हैं। तो मनुष्य पशु से क्यों अलग है? क्योंकि पशु तो सोच नहीं सकता, अच्छे कर्म कर भी नहीं सकता, खाली वो अपने कर्म के भोग भोगने के लिए आता है। लेकिन मनुष्य को भगवान ने बुद्धि दी है, विचार करने की शक्ति दी है, बोलने की शक्ति दी है, सुनने की, पढ़ने की, ये सब शक्ति हमारे पास है। तो यहाँ पर हमें हमारी डेवलपमेंट करने का चांस है। चाहे तो हम बड़े भी हो सकते हैं। आपको मालूम था रत्नाकर एक रॉबर था, लेकिन उसने सोचा कि नहीं, ये मैं जो कर रहा हूँ गलत काम है। तो वही रत्नाकर एक दिन वाल्मीकि ऋषि बन गया। तो आदमी कितना भी बुरा हो सकता है, अगर उसने सोचा कि ये बुराई हम सब छोड़ देंगे और अच्छा इंसान बनेंगे, तो वो अच्छा इंसान बन सकता है। क्योंकि हमारे अंदर जो कुछ है वो सब अच्छा ही है, लेकिन हम उसको भूल जाते हैं। हमारा जो वास्तविक स्वरूप है, हमारा जो आत्मा स्वरूप है, हम कहते कि हम जी रहे हैं, हम जी रहे हैं। कभी आपने सोचा है कि आप कैसे जी रहे हैं? आप श्वासोश्वास लेते हैं, ब्रीदिंग लेते हैं, वो आप नहीं लेते। अगर आप लेते हैं तो आप उसको बंद भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आपके हाथ में नहीं है ब्रीदिंग स्टॉप करना। वो कोई दूसरा ही लेता है कि दूसरा ही छोड़ता है। आपका हृदय चलते रहता है जन्म से मरने तक, वो आप नहीं चलाते। आप अगर चाहे तो भी उसको बंद नहीं कर सकते। अगर आपका शरीर है तो आपकी उसके ऊपर मालकी होनी चाहिए। जैसे आपकी स्कूटर है, आपकी गाड़ी है, चाहे आप बंद कर सकते हैं, स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ये शरीर आपका नहीं है। हार्ट आप बंद नहीं कर सकते, ब्रीदिंग आप बंद नहीं कर सकते। आप सो गए तो भी आपका डाइजेशन शुरू रहता है। ये सब आपके लिए कौन कर रहा है? हमको लगता है कि हम सब कर रहे हैं, हम सब कर रहे हैं, शरीर हमारा है। अगर शरीर हमारा है तो हमारा हमारे ऊपर कंट्रोल होना चाहिए। अगर मन हमारा है तो फिर मन में इतने विचार आ रहे हैं, विचार के ऊपर हमारा कंट्रोल क्यों नहीं है? जब हम चाहेंगे तब सोचेंगे, अगर नहीं चाहेंगे तो नहीं सोचेंगे। ऐसा कभी होता नहीं। आप चाहो या मत चाहो, आपका मन थिंकिंग करते ही रहता है। इसलिए तो मन इतना चंचल है। अगर मन हमारा है तो मन के ऊपर हमारा पूरा कंट्रोल चाहिए कि हम चाहे जब सोचे, नहीं चाहे तो नहीं सोचे। लेकिन ये हमको संभव नहीं है। हमारे अंदर में कोई एक है जो इस यंत्र को चला रहा है। इसका पता हम लोगों को नहीं चलता। जब बूढ़े हो जाते हैं, जब मृत्यु सामने दिखता है, तब डर लगता है कि अरे अभी क्या होगा। अभी हम चाहे या न चाहे मरना तो पड़ेगा ही। जो पैदा हुआ है उसको एक दिन मरना ही है। लेकिन मरने के लिए कुछ तैयारी की है क्या हम लोगों ने? हमको ये जग छोड़ना है, एक दिन जाना है, उसके लिए हमारे पास कुछ है क्या? ये संसार में रहने के लिए तो पैसा काफ़ी है, लेकिन एक जग छोड़ने के लिए पैसा यही रह जाएगा, कोई साथ में नहीं जाएगा। जो आपने अच्छे कर्म किए हैं, जो आपने अच्छे विचार किए हैं, वही आपके साथ में जाने वाले हैं। लेकिन इसके बारे में हम कभी सोचते ही नहीं है, क्योंकि हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम में ये सब चीज़ें पढ़ाई नहीं जाती। कितने शास्त्र है, भगवत गीता है, उपनिषद है, रामायण है, महाभारत है, बाइबल है, सब में यही कहा है कि अरे भगवान तो तुम्हारे अंदर ही है, तुम भगवान को बाहर कहाँ ढूंढ रहे हो? तुम्हारे सामने तो भगवान ही खड़ा है। जब भिखारी आता है उसमें भी भगवान है। इसलिए स्वामी जी कहते थे, दरिद्र देवो भव, मूर्ख देवो भव। तुम्हारे सामने आ रहा हर एक इंसान भगवान है। सबके अंदर वही है, परमात्मा है। आपके अंदर भी है। और वो कैसा है? अनंत शक्तिशाली है। आपके अंदर जो चैतन्य है वो अनंत शांति, अनंत आनंद, और वहाँ पे जन्म मृत्यु का नाम ही नहीं है। तो अगर हम ये मृत्यु के पार जा सकते हैं, इसलिए मनुष्य जन्म हमें मिला है। लेकिन जिस आदमी के पास चरित्र नहीं है वो कभी भी जीवन में प्रगति नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि हमारा मन पवित्र चाहिए। जब तक हमारा मन पवित्र नहीं होता, जब तक हमारा मन एकाग्र नहीं होता, हमारे पास कितने भी डिग्री रहे उसका कोई महत्व नहीं रखता। इसलिए पहले अपने जीवन को हमको बदलना है। हमारे जीवन का जो तरीका है उसको बदलना है। हमारा टाइम कितना हम वेस्ट करते हैं। यह जन्म हमें खाली एंटरटेन करने के लिए नहीं मिला है। एनलाइटनमेंट, ऐसा कुछ करना है कि जिससे हमारे ज्ञान में वृद्धि हो। हम ऐसे एक चीज का आचरण करें कि जो हमारा जीवन उन्नत करे। तो सत्य, पवित्रता और निस्वार्थपरता। हमारे देश में कितने ऐसे सारे लोग हैं कि जिनको हमारे मदद की आवश्यकता है। हम कभी सोचते हैं कि हमारे भाई बहन भूखे मर रहे हैं और हम ऐश आराम ने अपना जीवन जी रहे हैं। हम तो कहते हैं भारत मेरा देश है, भारत के सब मेरे बांधव है, उनकी सेवा करना मेरा फर्ज है। यह तो बोलने में तो ठीक है, लेकिन वास्तव में हम करते हैं क्या? स्वामी विवेकानंद ने जब भारत भ्रमण किया तो उन्होंने भारत में देखा कि कितनी गरीबी है और कितने लोगों के ऊपर अत्याचार हो रहे हैं। उस समय लेडीज को शिक्षण नहीं था और हमारे यहाँ उन्होंने देखा कि लेडीज के ऊपर बहुत अत्याचार होता है। जब स्वामी जी अमेरिका गए, वहाँ से मिस मार्गारेट नोबल को लाए लंदन से और बोला कि हमारे देश में लड़कियों को शिक्षा नहीं मिलती, तुम उनके लिए कुछ करो। तो वो भगिनी निवेदिता बनी। बाद में उन्होंने कलकत्ता में लड़कियों के लिए स्कूल शुरू किया। तब से लड़कियों को शिक्षा मिलनी शुरू हुई। पुणे में भी कर्वे, आपको मालूम है कि महर्षि कर्वे ने पहले लड़कियों के लिए शिक्षा कुछ शुरू की थी। तो स्वामी जी चाहते थे कि हमारे देश में सबको शिक्षा मिले। स्वामी जी ने देखा था कि कितना अत्याचार है, उनके लिए हम कुछ करें। कितना जातीयवाद है। तो स्वामी जी अमेरिका खाली लेक्चर देने के लिए नहीं गए थे। वहाँ गए, वहाँ से कुछ पैसे लाए और उसके द्वारा उन्होंने रामकृष्ण मठ और मिशन बनाया। आज हजारों तरुण रामकृष्ण मठ और मिशन के सन्यासी है। भारत में नहीं है, विदेश में भी है। आपने सुना होगा यूट्यूब पर, न्यूयॉर्क में हमारे सर्वप्रियानंद जी है। वो IIT खड़गपुर में उन्होंने ITI किया था और वहाँ जाने के बाद में वो सन्यासी बने और अभी अमेरिका से कितने उनके व्याख्यान वेदांत के ऊपर फेमस है। तो ऐसे सारे कितने युवा है कि देश देश में जाकर सनातन धर्म का, वेदांत का, आत्मा का प्रचार और प्रसार करते हैं। और हम लोग तो जानते ही नहीं है। हम खाली सोचते हैं कि बस हम आराम से रहे। हम लोग भूल गए हैं कि इस भारत भूमि में हमारा जन्म हुआ है। ये भारत माता कैसी है? सनातन है। जब स्वामी जी अमेरिका में गए थे, उधर 4 साल रहे, यूरोप और अमेरिका में। जब भारत लौट रहे थे, सब स्वामी जी को उनके एक विदेशी शिष्य ने पूछा, स्वामी जी, यू स्पेंड 4 years इन अमेरिका एंड यूरोप, नाउ यू आर गोइंग बैक टू योर मदरलैंड, नाउ हियर यू हैव एंजॉयड योर लाइफ, एवरीथिंग इज कंफर्टेबल, नाउ व्हेन यू गो बैक टू योर कंट्री देयर इज सो मच पॉवर्टी, सुपरस्टिशन, इलिटरेसी, casteism. How do you feel about your country? Then Swamiji said, 4 years ago when I left India, I loved my country. But after spending 4 years in Europe and America, when I am going back to my country, now the very dust of India is holy to me. The water of India is holy to me. The air of India is holy to me. India is a land of saints and sages. India is a Punya Bhumi. India is a Tirtha Kshetra. So you see how fortunate we are that we are born in this holy land. But having born in this holy land, we don't realize the greatness of our country, the history of our country. The India was Sone ki Chidiya. How many sciences were developed in India? All these things were there. But meanwhile, we know because our laziness and our weakness, we lost our freedom, and thousand years we remained like a slave. We had no strength. There were only 3 crores British. We were 30 crores. But we did not protest. Rather, we accepted them as our boss. And when Swami Vivekananda came, Subhash Chandra Bose came, they inspired young people. Shivaji Maharaj came, they inspired young people and they fought for the freedom of India. And now today we are enjoying the fruits of freedom because we have not done how much sacrifices they have done. We have not seen. So we have to remember that today what we are enjoying, for this many people have given up their lives. They have sacrificed their life. And if we want to make India great, certainly India will be great. So we have to not take only this modern education, but we have to combine spirituality also. Religion, Vijnan, science and spirituality. Both should go together. Only developing physical thing, bhautik thing will not make India great. Now we are progressing, we are developing, but this development is only physical. We can see we are progressing, but it is only one-sided progress. Science is giving us more and more comforts, but they are not giving us real peace and happiness. Now the foreigners are coming to India. They want peace. They think that India will give us peace. India is a land of religion and spirituality. So we have to imbibe with the spirit. First, we have to become something. If you want to become a guru, if you want to give something to the world, first you have to acquire. We are ourselves bankrupt. We don't know our great culture, our history, our great people. What can we do? So first we have to study these great characters. How they made India great, what was their contribution, and then what they said. When we read the literature, we think about that, we try to put some of the ideas into practice, then only we can become great. Otherwise, we will become rich, we will have a lot of degrees, but we cannot enjoy real life. We have to be little practical also. You may say that in this time, speaking truth is not possible. But then we know that India's emblem, there are 4 lions. Below that it is written Satyameva Jayate. That is our motto. That is written below that 4 lions, Satyameva Jayate. Ultimately, truth and only will succeed and not the untruth. So these are the great values, great virtues. We have to have purity of mind. Here our mind is full of negative thoughts. So here why don't we think that whole world belongs to God? We are all His children. When God is mother and father of this world, then we say Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva. Then all are God's children. Then we are all sisters and brothers. Can we live like that? Then only real purity will come. So when we realize that, so in our house there are 5 people. We say in my house there is mother, sister, brother, father. We say like that. Nobody says in my house there are 3 women and 3 men. So this is God's family. Here we are all brothers and sisters. So if we can maintain this purity, then actually our mind will be free from all negative thoughts. And we all know that lust, greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, these are all our enemies, Shadripu. And because of that our mind is today restless and committed by force by these wrong things. They commit crimes. Many times we see how young people commit crimes and ultimately they have to suffer. but they are not able to control their emotions. So here emotions will be there, but we have to overcome negative emotions with positive emotions. We have love, compassion, faith in oneself, purity of mind, serving others, helping others. They are all positive emotions. So when we cultivate positive emotions in our mind, then slowly all these negative emotions will disappear. So in this direction we have to do something. We want only external things. We want only enjoyment and pleasures. But we don't see what is hidden within us. And unless we pray, unless we meditate, unless we do good work, unless we help others, that the self within us will not manifest. There are many young people, they dedicate their life for the good of the others. They serve people. Even in Maharashtra, you see Baba Amte, Anna Hazare, Vikas Amte, Prakash Amte. They are all doctors. But how they are serving the Adivasi people? So here that spirit of service should be there. ग्राम ग्राम अब निकल पड़ो तुम लेकर स्वामी जी के पताका, परहित में जो प्राण गवाता वही अमर हो जाता। जय विवेकानंद हमारे, जय हो भारत माता। मन में साहस, बाहों में शक्ति, हृदय बसाओ भारत भक्ति। भूलो नहीं तुम भारत वीर, गरीबों से खून का नाता। जय विवेकानंद हमारे, जय हो भारत माता। रोना नहीं अब सोना नहीं, रोना नहीं अब सोना नहीं, अविरत आगे बढ़ जाए सब। डर नहीं है किसी शक्ति का, जब स्वामी जी हमारे नेता। जय विवेकानंद हमारे, जय हो भारत माता। So Swamiji says, no more weeping, no more sleeping. We have to make Swami Vivekananda as our hero, and we have to go on serving people. Here, they are our own blood. Garibon se khun ka nata. They are not different from us. Within them also that same spirit is there, same God is there. So here we have to develop that quality. When we develop all these good qualities in our life, then we can do something in this world. Only doing management, you see. Sometimes we have to be very practical. There was one management student. He did MBA and all. And then we went to market. And market he saw one farmer was sitting there. And farmer was sitting there with his cow. He wanted to sell that cow. But then he was simply sitting and nobody was coming to him to purchase cow. That young man went to that farmer. He said, "Sir, do you want to sell your cow?" He said, "Yes, I want to sell this cow. But you are simply sitting. I will sell your cow. Will you give me 50%? 50% commission you have to give me." That farmer said, "All right, I will give you 50% commission." Then that boy stood up and he started shouting, "Here is a beautiful cow, 20 liters milk, 20 liters milk, eating very less, so much of cow dung." And he went on praising that cows like anything. People came, 5,000 auction, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Ultimately, somebody agreed to pay 50,000. That farmer was simply looking at that young boy. And after some time, that farmer said, "I myself do not know my cow is such a nice cow. I don't want to sell my cow." He took away. Ultimately, that boy thought that he will get 25,000, but he could not get. So, this is not the practical management. That farmer was surprised that my cow is such a nice. So, telling lies, you cannot cheat others. That always we have to remember. You have to build up that faith. Unless you develop that faith within customer and yourself, you cannot serve the customers. There are some friends in Allahabad. Now he said, "I have my customers for last 30 years. Not a single customer has gone from me because I never tell lie. If I promise that within 1 month or within 2 months I will give you a software, I finish within 2 months. People have developed tremendous faith in our words, so nobody want to leave us. And anytime we are ready to help those customers if we have any problem. They started that company with 10 people. Now there are 5,000 software engineers working throughout the world and then earning crores of monies. And at the same time, he is spending morning time, evening time in meditation, prayer, regularly come to Mutt in Hyderabad. And his company has become very big. And not only that, in crores he give donations. Here also we have one Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. For youth and children, we are constructing that. In Hyderabad also we have that institute. Many young people come, different courses we offer there. So for that also, he has given 6 crores donation. You see, earning plenty at the same time spending like anything for good cause, not only selfish. So this is the thing. Though he has a married, but then he practiced brahmacharya. He said, Sri Ramakrishna said that even married people can practice brahmacharya. So how purity of mind is there, unselfish is there, and truthfulness is there. 3 qualities he practiced and he become multi-millionaire. He has now 5,000 employees and he gave everything free. Food free, traveling free, everything. And any employee has any problem, he is ready to help. So you see, we don't have faith. But if we really practice, we also can become great. Have faith in these great words. These are not simply words, but these are the words of the sages. These are eternal truths, and we have to put into practice. So there are many things which we cannot cover in such a short time, but whatever I told, everything may not be possible, but whatever you think, whatever you can take it and put into practice. Or you can come to Ramakrishna Mutt. We have a beautiful bookstall, we have dispensary, we have Vivekananda Balak Sangha. All children from slum area, they come there. We teach them free of cost. So there are many activities. And now we have constructed a Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. On 9th August, it will be open for all. That inauguration is 9th August. So remember, all these things we can do. Only thing is men are wanted. Everything else will be ready. सिर्फ हमें क्या चाहिए? मनुष्य 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 चाहिए. बाकी सब कुछ मिल जाता है, पैसा आ जाता है, सब आ जाता है, लेकिन अच्छे इंसान मिलना कि जिसके ऊपर हम भरोसा कर सकेंगे ये आदमी बहुत ईमानदार है, इसके ऊपर जिम्मेदारी देने से अच्छा काम करेगा, ऐसा विश्वास करने के लायक हमें बनना चाहिए. नहीं तो हम कितने बुद्धिमान हो सकते हैं, लेकिन हमारी बुद्धि क्रुकेड भी हो सकती है, हमारी बुद्धि स्वार्थी भी हो सकती है. खाली बुद्धि से काम नहीं चलेगा, हमारे पास हृदय भी चाहिए. दूसरों का दर्द, दूसरों के दुख भी हमको समझने चाहिए और उनको हेल्प करने के लिए हम सब समय रेडी रहना चाहिए. ये सब चीज़ें हमारे जीवन में आने से ही हमारा मनुष्य जीवन सार्थक होगा. नहीं तो हम आए और गए, ये दुनिया में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. कबीर जी बोलते हैं कि जब तू दुनिया में आया तू रोया जग हंसा, ऐसे कर्म किए जा जग में तू हंसे जग रोए. जब तुमने दुनिया में जन्म लिया तो बाकी सब लोग हंस रहे थे कि बेटा हो गया, और तुम रो कर दुनिया में आए हो, तुम रो रहे थे. लेकिन दुनिया छोड़ने के बाद सारी दुनिया रोनी चाहिए और तुम हंस के जाना चाहिए. अरे कितना अच्छा आदमी था, हम लोगों ने अच्छे आदमी को गंवा दिया, तो लोगों को रोना चाहिए. ऐसे हमारे कर्म होने चाहिए कि लोगों को लगे कि हमने बहुत अच्छा आदमी को खो दिया. नहीं तो बोलते कि अच्छा हो गया, मर गया, क्या किया उसने, वो तो बहुत स्वार्थी था, बहुत लोगों को कष्ट दिया. ऐसे हमारे बारे में कोई सोचना नहीं चाहिए. लेकिन जब आप कुछ करेंगे तभी ऐसा होगा. तो मैं यही कहता हूँ कि स्वामी जी को अपना आदर्श बनाइए, स्वामी जी का कुछ विचार लीजिए, किताबें पढ़िए, हर रोज पढ़िए, एक दिन पढ़ने से नहीं होगा, क्योंकि एक दिन पढ़ने से, एक दिन सुनने से थोड़े समय के लिए तो बैटरी चार्ज हो जाती, फिर बैटरी डाउन हो जाती है। तो बैटरी को सब समय चार्ज रखने के लिए डेली थोड़ा ना थोड़ा अच्छा पढ़ना चाहिए। तो कुछ स्वामी जी की किताबें डेली 2-4 पत्ता भी पढ़ा तो भी आपके मन को एक प्रेरणा मिलेगी, इंस्पिरेशन मिलेगा, उत्साह मिलेगा, और स्वामी जी के विचार धीरे 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 आपके जीवन में परिवर्तन लाएगा। ये जरूर लाएगा, इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं है, लेकिन हम लोगों को कुछ करना पड़ेगा। आज तो मेरा गला भी साथ नहीं दे रहा, इसलिए मैं मेरे वाणी को यही विराम देता हूँ। आप सबको मेरे हार्दिक शुभेच्छाएं। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद।